I got digital dash, can't ride with a op. I walk in the store and I buy the stock. I hide in the bins and pull out the lot. Got Tiffany diamond, it cost me a lot. They flying like birds, but drop on this hot. 400 degrees, I burned up the block. Burn out, make one call, they turn out. CC the gang, get the word out. When the shit getting hot, you the first out. Cover my wrist with a watch and I flood it with rocks. Now I look at the time all day. Be high, I rap the old block and I drop off the top. And I know you can see my face. You my dog at the end, don't care what the bitch is.
Yo, what's the YouTube? It's your boy Fitz back again with another video. And today I got y'all boys with another rankings build video. And today we're on the next gen. Now we finally started doing them on the next gen last week and we gave y'all the point guards. And I told y'all in that video it's a lot of variety, but the best of the best of the best of the best. So today we're skipping shooting guards and we're hopping straight to small forwards, because when it comes to shooting guards are very similar to point guards and small forwards. I feel like small forward is probably just a lot more popular and there's no point in wasting time on shooting guards when it's gonna be pretty much the same builds. So today we're gonna be doing small forwards, but they're not all even gonna just be at the small forward position. They're just gonna be kind of small forward play style. So what you really need to be paying attention to is the height and the attributes. Some of the positions gonna be different, but with that being said, I'm doing my best to give y'all the best of the best. So yeah, if you guys want more videos like this, I need y'all boys right now to smash, break, and destroy the like button. But without further ado, man, let's hop straight into it. Alright, so like I said in the intro, when it comes to the builds, the best small forward builds, we're not going to be giving you guys strictly small forward position builds. We're going to be giving you guys 3 builds that you can play like a small forward, and they're going to be having a variety of abilities to do in this game. Now, some might be later in the list that you might think is better, but this is all depending on an opinion, and this is going to be based off my opinion. So, coming in at last place, which is not a bad build, you could argue is probably the best glitch build in the whole game when it comes to making it as a small forward. In my opinion, it will come in at last place for this video, is going to be the 6'7" glitch build. So let's show you guys. So we're going to be at the point guard position. Hand and number is completely up to you, but you know what I go with every single time. When it comes to the height, we're going to be a 6'7" on the height. Now, if you do a lot of other things, yeah, it might end up a different thing, but for today's video, we're going to be doing it 6'7". The weight, we're going to be at 180. Wingspan, 6'9". Body type is completely up to you. Now, one reason why it's coming in at last place is because when it comes to having a variety, being able to do pretty much everything, it's holes. The rebounding, I feel like on a small forward, you want to have a little bit of rebound, but if you don't feel like rebounding is important for you, you don't have to have it. This is going to be the best one for you. So I'm going to have builds for like pretty much everything. So yeah, this is going to be the build for you. But for me, I want my small forward build to have a little bit more variety. So I would probably say this build, I would just have to say it's not the best small forward. That's just what I would have to say. But with that being said, when it comes to everything else, you're probably going to have the best. So when it comes to contact dunks, you're having all the contact dunks. When you have the 3-pointer, it's probably going to have the highest 3-pointer. When it comes to the ball handle, the speed of ball, all that, it's going to be the highest. Just facts. Just facts. Now, offensively, it's probably going to be the best build. I'm going to show you guys the whole list. You're going to have 17 finishing, 25 shooting, 29 playmaking, 19 defensive. Has pretty much everything you really need. You might want more finishing, but you can get rebirth. You can add that. You can get the extra badge from if you hit level 40, all that good stuff. So yeah, you have really pretty good finishing. Shooting, you're gonna pretty much get every shooting badge you possibly could want. If you didn't make it as a glitch build, you wouldn't get Chef. So that's why I'm showing you guys 6'7" as a glitch build. Yeah, you could have made it similar and it would have been able to have a lot of stuff, but if you would have made it a 6'7", you wouldn't be able to have Chef. Now, if you go playmaking, a lot of stuff that you wouldn't be able to have on a regular 6'7", you get on this. You get quick first step and unpluckable. So yeah, you get really good stuff. And you also have an 85 pass accuracy, which I always tell y'all, that's kind of the minimum you really want to have on a build if you really want to dribble with it. So you can use this as a primary guard. So yeah, this is kind of like a point forward type build in my opinion. When it comes to the defensive rebounding, perimeter defense, 90. A lot of quickness, 90. Steal, 90. So all that. If you don't know how a lot of quickness is, it's based off the perimeter defense on here. So it's going to be the same attribute. Steal is at a 90. That's allow you to get Hall of Fame interceptor. So you got pretty much everything that you really could want on this build. The block ratings even at a 72. What is that allowing you to get? That's allowing you to get silver intimidator and silver chase down artist. Like I said, you have no offensive rebound, no defensive rebound, not even any interior defense. Those are holes, but it still makes the list because of all the other stuff you're getting. Speed is max, acceleration max. You're even having an 84 vertical. I just put that up because I wanted to. You can throw that to 80. That's really all you need. If you want to throw that on other stuff, you definitely could. Maybe you want to throw it on your layup. I don't know what you would throw it on, but it's really up to you. I would pretty much just put it on there just so you can have a better, it's gonna give you better chances of getting blocks and stuff like that, so that's really up to you. Stamina, that has to be 99 for me if I'm using it as a guard, and I'm gonna use this as a guard. So yeah, when it comes to the takeovers, you have limitless range and finishing moves. Those are the ones I would go with. I would go with limitless range as my first takeover if I get the option every single time. If I'm using it as a guard, secondary is really up to you. I go for the best +8, so you could have went with like a lockdown, a playmaker, a sharp, or a slasher. Those were the options. I just went with slashers to get that best, like the best +8s in the game. If you go with juice, you can get beyond +10 like on current gen. So it's really up to you on that. And that's pretty much the takeaways we're gonna end up going with. And the build comes out as, I tell y'all this all the time and time again, you get a two-way 3-point playmaker, it's pretty much a dimmy, and that's all you really need to know. Alright, so hopping into the build coming in at number 2. Now, this build is gonna be very, very versatile, and a lot of stuff it's gonna be doing, and it also is gonna actually be at the small position. I know it's gonna be a little issue for a lot of y'all that's, you know what I'm saying, trying to be true to being a small forward, and this is gonna be the one on the list that's also not a glitch build. So let's show you guys. So we're gonna actually be at the 6'7". We're actually gonna be 6'7". Now, the reason why the 6'7" glitch build is so glitchy is because it's giving you 6'6" stats at 6'7". Now this one, yeah, you're not gonna be able to have a lot of stuff, but it's gonna be a lot more versatile, and it's also gonna get you more stats that you probably wouldn't be able to have on that 6'7" glitch build. You're gonna have the same weight, pretty much the same wingspan, and body type, we changed it a little bit, but that's really up to you. Now, when it comes to the actual attributes, we're going to end up with 18 finishing, 23 shooting, 26 playmaking, 23 defensive, really decent physicals. We're going to have a max speed, max acceleration, stamina, max. We put the vertical to an 80, put it up a little bit more just to get as much of that as possible because we actually have a rebound. We actually have a block. Now, if you don't know how vertical works, it has nothing to do with driving dunk. Only thing you really need that for is for content dunks when it comes to driving dunks, because you have to have vertical to unlock content dunks. When it comes to dunking, content dunks, it has no other effect. When it comes to blocks and rebounds, that's really where it like resides when in terms of importance. So yeah, now that you know that, let's hop into the finishing. So driving lid, we had it to an 85. I don't do that a lot in my builds, but why did we do it on this one? That allows you to get pretty much all the layup packages. Now there are some layup packages where you only can be 6'5" and under, but there are some really good layup packages that you can only get if you're 85 driving layup. So we have that. Standing dunk, or not standing dunk, but driving dunk, we have a 92 driving dunk. So we're going to be able to have all the content dunk. Standing dunk, post control, we didn't touch. 3-pointer, that's up to an 87 instead of an 88. If you went 88, it would have been a little bit shorter wingspan, but you would have had a little bit worse defense, and I would pretty much rather have 87. Yeah, you're only going to have silver blinders instead of like gold and Hall of Fame, everything that's important, but you know what I'm saying, you're still going to be pretty decent. Mid-range, we don't really care too much about that, but it's at a 70+ threshold. You'll be perfectly fine to be able to shoot consistently with that. Like I was saying earlier, bro, you're not going to be able to have Chef, though, on this build because you're not 6'6" and under. That's why that 6'7" glitch build is so nasty. But the free throws at a 91, pass accuracy at an 85. Like I tell y'all all the time, that's really what you want to have if you want to be a guard. Now, this build, in my opinion, is more of a secondary ball handler. It can be a guard if it wants to be, but it doesn't have to. It's just that versatile. But yeah, you have an 85 pass accuracy, so that you can make any pass pretty much. Ball handler, that's at an 85, so you can pretty much get any dribble move that you really want to be able to get in this game that you can get if you're above 6'5", because there are dribble moves that you cannot get unless you're below 6'5". Then when it comes to speed of ball, this is the one thing I really don't like about this build. It has a 78 speed of ball. If it had two more, it would have had the 80, and it would have had gold quick for step, which like on the other one, it had gold quick for step and gold unpluckable. This one is 2 off of both, 87 ball handle and an 80 speed of ball, which is crazy. That's how I know 2K really put their time in making this build system. Interior defense, we didn't touch. That is an important one, but you have to take a hole. You have to have a hole somewhere. Perimeter defense, that's up to a 92. That's even higher. You don't really need it right there, but if you want that 23rd one, that's of the most important. Now on steal, I kind of did want this to be higher, but we just kept it at what it is. We still able to get gold interceptor, gold pickpocket, so we're not tripping too hard on that. Block is at a 77, so you're still getting that silver intimidator and silver chase down artist. So yeah, when it comes to the offensive rebound, that's a 57, but that's really more based off the defensive rebound. We have the defensive rebound all the way up to an 81. That allows us to now have silver on our rebound chaser, and a 57 offensive rebound also allowed us to get more badges, so that's another reason why we put that to 57. And it's actually gonna make a difference on how many offensive rebounds you can get, because a lot of people don't really touch their rebounding on a lot of times. We actually did. And I like having builds that's versatile and able to do a lot of the things that is in this game. When it comes to the takeovers, you're gonna have pretty much the same options: slasher, sharp, playmaker, and lockdown. Limitless range is the first table I'm always go with. My secondary is going to be for the +8s. Y'all pretty much understand that by now. I went with slasher again to get the best +8s. I don't really need the passing, so yeah. And the build comes out as a two-way three-point playmaker. All right, and last, but certainly not least, when it comes to the best small forward build in the game, or the best build to use as a small forward, you can say, is going to be the 6'9" glitch build. In my opinion, this build, you can make it a lot of ways. You can make it to be a big man, you can make it to be a lock, you can make it to be an extremely versatile small forward as well. And that's the one I'm gonna show you guys today. So we're gonna be at the shooting guard position. Hand and number is completely up to you, which you know what I go with every single time. Body type, height, weight, wingspan, weight, and everything's gonna be on this screen. So height, we're gonna be at 6'9". Weight, we actually gonna be at 188. That's gonna allow us to get our speed, acceleration, and our speed ball, and our perimeter defense as high as possible. When it comes to the wingspan, no, we didn't actually go max wingspan on this build. If you go higher, yes, you can have a higher perimeter defense. Yes, you can have a higher steal. But with 7'4", we can have on the dot exactly an 83-pointer, which is extremely important. If you don't know, that gets you the most broken badge in the game, Sniper, to Hall of Fame. Every single time I do a poll on that, what's the best badge? By a crazy amount, Sniper wins every single time. So you're able to get that at Hall of Fame. So you feel like an 83 point is low, you have the best, most overpowered badge in the game. And you're at the 80+ threshold now. Ball handle, you're not at the 80 threshold, and you're able to get those dribble moves that you unlock at 80 ball handle. So that's also important. If you go higher in wingspan, you won't be able to have that 80 on either one of those. So that is very important, and that's why we did that. Body type is completely up to you. You can go with any one you want to go with. Now, when it comes to the build, this is what the attributes looking like and what the badge looking like. We're going to have 19 on finishing, 17 on shooting, 25 on playmaking, 28 on defense, and pretty much you see what the physicals looking like. First things first, we're going to go with the physicals. Now, for the physicals, we're going to have a speed max, acceleration max, stamina max. Now, vertical is damn near max, but it's at a 90 instead of a 91. We put that one lower so we can get other stuff like our standing dunk as high as it is, our free throw as high as it is. But it's not gonna make that big of a difference. I'm gonna be real. Going from 90 to 91 is not that big of a difference, and to be able to get all the stuff that we got besides that, in my opinion, is a W. So when it comes to the finishing, you're gonna have all the contact dunks when it comes to the guards, because this is not 6'10" and up, and you're not at the power forward or center position, so you're not gonna get the big man contact dunks. But when it comes to the regulars, you're gonna have the pro and the elite. So you have those. When it comes to the standard dunk, you're going to have an 84. And why is that important? Because you have a rise up of gold. So if you really want to do those at a high rate, you can now put on rise up as well. So yeah. And you also have fast twitch at Hall of Fame at 84 standard dunk. So those two hand in hand at the same rating. You get both of those for one rating. Driving layup, that's above a 70. So you're going to be able to have long athlete. We didn't try to go too crazy on layup because we have all this other stuff. 3-pointer, that's at an 80. Like I said, that's going to allow you to get on the dot for sniper, which is very important. Mid-range, we didn't try to go too crazy on that. That's really just based off 3-pointer. Now, we did get our free throw as high as possible. Just made sure it was at the 80+ threshold, so it's at an 85. So that's very important. Then when it comes to the playmaking, we have an 85 pass accuracy. Again, if you guys want to play guard with this, you can because of the pass accuracy. Now, the ball handle, the speed of ball is a little bit lower, but for the height, that's very good. 80 speed of ball or 80 ball handle and a 74 speed of ball is very, very good. If you remember the build I just showed you guys, you have a 78 with an 85. Yes, the ball handle is going to be able to get you more dribble moves on the other one. Yes, the speed of ball is higher on the other one, but it's pretty similar. So yeah, now when it comes to the badge, you still have the same unpluckable, the same quick first step. So if you thought that was going to be different, it's not. Bullet pass are the same, all that, pretty much the same. Now, the one thing that's very important, you're not getting hyperdrive anymore. You're not getting quick jam. You're not getting stop and go. None of that. You're not getting none of that. The first build, you was able to get all these. Last build, you wasn't able to get quick jam and hyperdrive. So it's really up to you on where you trying to go. When it comes to defense and rebounding, interior defense, again, not touch. I really wanted to do that, but like, it was very hard. That's all I'm gonna say. It's very hard. But defense and rebounding. Now, perimeter defense is still not at a 90, but 89, you're able to get a lot of these badges to Hall of Fame. Pick Dodger Hall of Fame. You're able to get, it's another one that you get. Yeah, you get Hustler. That was easy though. You get Tireless Defender. That's what it is. At 89, you get Tireless Defender at Hall of Fame. So another one is gonna be Steal. Yes, we didn't get that to 90, but you're still able to get Gold Pickpocket, Gold Interceptor. So that's really good. But the thing that's really crazy about this build, you get a 91 block. Now, you don't really have to actually keep it at a 90. You can put it to a 90, or you can keep it at a 91. It's really up to you. You can get other attributes. Maybe you want to go over there. I wouldn't do that. I would just keep it at 91. And with the 91, you're going to be able to have Pogo Stick at Hall of Fame. At Hall of Fame. Where's the Intimidator? You're going to have an Intimidator on Gold. You're going to have Chase Down Artist on Hall of Fame. Chase Down Artist is one of the most broken badges in all of 2K22. Probably the most broken defensive badge. Where is Rebound Chaser? You're going to have that at Gold because you have a 91 defensive rebound at 80 offensive rebound. So you're going to be really good at both of those. Rim Protector, you're going to have a Gold Rim Protector. So, yeah, bro, the build is crazy. It's crazy, bro. That's pretty much what the build looking like when it comes to the takeovers. Again, if you want to use it as a guard, you can go limitless range as the first takeover. If you want to use it more of a big man, you get the option to have glass in there. You get the option to have lockdown. If you want to get those +8s to your playmaking, to get your playmaking a lot better, maybe go with a juice. You can go with a playmaking on your secondary takeover and go with like a lockdown as your fame. It's a lot of options on this build to make it in a lot of different ways. You can be, this is probably as versatile of a build as it gets because of the takeover choices that you get to get the +8. And when it comes to the attributes are even crazy. So it's really up to you. But I'm gonna go for more of a defense help for +8s, and I'm gonna get the sharp take. So when I'm in take, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna be really crazy like that. But what you also gonna do if you want to be more of a guard, you go with like a playmaker, get those +8s to like the ball handle, the speed, all that good stuff. But I'm gonna still keep it at lockdown takeover. And the build comes out as a two-way facilitator. And the build shades of, I'm not gonna lie, I've never really seen this, but Cade Cunningham and Clay. That's a weird combo with Manu. But yeah, that's pretty much going to be the build, bro. That build, in my opinion, is the best small forward type build in all of 2K22 next gen. If you guys want more of these videos I can do for the center power forward, combining in one, I need y'all boys right now though. Smash, break, and destroy the like button. I need y'all to do that right now. Turn on post notifications, be the first to every single my video. Share this video to anybody, and I mean anybody you think would enjoy or help. But yeah, like I said, hit that like button. But I didn't say yet. Subscribe if you're new. Need y'all to do the same thing. Smash, break, and destroy that sub button. But yeah, without further ado, man, I've been trying to go crazy. Y'all did a poll for the backup channels. We probably now gonna start doing that a little different. I will inform y'all how that's gonna work. But yeah, that's gonna be pretty much the end of this video. It's your boy Fitz, man. And I'm about to do it, man.
Tell them to bring me my money. Yeah!